These are my raw, uncut feelings on discipline, motivation, and being alone. Getting straight into it, I really feel like being alone is one of those things that is the make or break between you being successful in life and you being kind of average and mediocre along with everybody else. I'm not sure if you've heard of anything like a trending arc or a ghost arc, but it's typically a period where people go alone and they be by themselves for a designated amount of time, usually an extended period, so that way people can just work on themselves, lock in, and then show back up in a couple months while everybody's been out drinking, partying, smoking, having sex, doing all the stuff that isn't going to benefit them in a couple years. They come out from that time span of what they were doing a completely different person. People always wonder, how did you do that? How did you become that? How did you make that amount of money? And that being alone arc is something that I think everybody should take, so they're pretty much able to have something like that and able to overall change their lives. I'm subject to this. I did have one of these. I've had multiple versions of these, but I'll say my most serious one was the summer in between my junior going into my senior year. I'm a completely different person that I from where I was a couple of months ago, and more. Now I'm not gonna say more importantly, but I also made more money than I ever had at a young age. I made more money than sometimes grown people do, and I made more money than pretty much any kid my age. Right? There's still people making more money than me per se, of course, but it's more so the fact that I was able to be alone for that designated amount of time and still be able to prevail and make the amount of money that I did. From May to June or July, no, I'm sorry, from May to August, my summer break, I made $30,000, right? I was averaging about $10,000 every single month at 17 years old from May to August, right? Early August is when my summer break ended. So I had 3 months of pretty much full prosperity. It was great. My businesses were booming. Like I said, I stopped trying to show the receipts and stuff on this channel. They're in my earlier videos, but I just don't want to pretty much give the appearance that I'm flexing on you all. But if you are interested, you can go check out my Instagram where I do have some of that old content up, or some of the earlier videos where I do showcase and go more into depth about what I did this summer that I was able to make that. Getting into the next point, or pretty much the next out of the big three, is discipline. I really think that discipline was also another reason why I was able to prevail, right? Now I will say this, there are still times where I still do slip up, but I know that thanks to discipline, I'm able to pretty much hop over that little hump and really realize the bigger picture and realize the long-term goal, right? I was disciplined enough this summer to be waking up constantly at 5 a.m., hitting the gym. I was chasing money, physique. I was pretty much chasing a better life. I will tell you right now, it was not easy. It definitely, I will say, I'm not going to say it was hard, but it was challenging, right? And that's the thing with these arcs, with these being by yourself arcs, having a misdiscipline, it's not going to be easy, okay? I'm currently going through it right now. I have not been living up to my fullest potential with my businesses and with my YouTube channel. For instance, this is my first post in about 2 weeks, right? I won't really get into detail about why, but it is, and that is a issue. You know what I'm saying? I definitely had the ability to upload earlier, but I let things get in my way. I let people distract me, and overall, of course, it's not their fault. I have to take accountability for my own actions, and it's not going to change unless I make it change, which is why I'm back on course right now, right? I'll be posting every single day, but it's more so the fact that I know that I have the discipline to get back on track, and even when I mess up, I won't let it last for long. I will pretty much lock back in and control myself and get back to where I need to be, right? And that can apply to you, whoever you are watching this video. When you mess up, I don't want you to give up. I want you to have the discipline to say, hey, okay, I messed up, but this is how I get back on track. Because I want you to think and have the bigger picture, right? Do you want to drive the fast cars? Do you want to pretty much have all the clothes that you want? Whatever the motivating purpose may be, whatever that lifestyle is that you want to live, it takes a mental work to get there, right? Once you get there, it's going to be easy, but the road and the path to achieving that is going to be a long and rocky journey for most people per se. That's pretty common. Okay, I don't want you to be discouraged because your path is long or rocky, etc. I know that you can see, for instance, a lot of people are up right now. For instance, I'll use somebody around my age, right? Rakai, right? He's a young content creator, and I'm sure most kids his age would want to be in a position like him, right? He's meeting. I saw a picture with him, like with LeBron, a bunch of other celebrities and stuff like that. But the thing is, I'm pretty sure, from my understanding, he put in a ton of time and work to get to where he was before. I'm pretty sure he was streaming like every single day, just putting in real hours, real pain, real work into what he wanted, and now his pretty much efforts and contributions to his goal are now being rewarded. So it's pretty much up for me and you, no matter the age, to do the same exact thing. We never know when our time will be, but if we show up every single day and give it 100% as often as we possibly can, that will benefit us, and that will pretty much help us achieve what we want to do in life. going on to the next and final point is motivation. Now, motivation is a very good thing, but I will say it's also a very short, fleeting thing, right? You're listening to me talk right now. I feel like that I do have a gift per se to motivate people and help them further their goals, and not further their goals but further their mindset to help them achieve their goals. And I hope that you're feeling motivated from this video. But 9 out of 10 times, depending on the person, you might get a text from a girl, you might open up TikTok, you pretty much might get pretty much lost in the trap of social media or the distractions of your phone and forget we ever had this conversation, right? I say we had this conversation because yes, I may be talking to you through a video, but I hope you're hearing me like I'm really having a conversation with you. I want you to really reciprocate what I'm saying and understand what I'm saying, because the information that I'm giving you can help you and benefit you so much in life. I want you to take this information and use the motivation that you are right now to start instilling discipline and morals into your life that will help you achieve what you want to be in life and pretty much help you get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep these videos as short and concise as I possibly can. Oh, and one more thing. Sorry, I forgot about that. But motivation, like I said, it is a fleeting thing, but I want you to use it while you have it to pretty much, like I said, instill the morals and instill the discipline that you need to get started in your life, because eventually the motivation will fade. But if you have the discipline to fall back on as a cushion, you will be okay. But you need to actually follow the discipline that you have laid out and pretty much just get done what you need to get done. You need to get shit done, as I like to say. Now, back to what I was saying previously. Of course, I like to keep the videos as short, concise as possible. Get straight to the point. I want you all to pretty much use all of the things that I said in this video so that you can better your life and just change yourself for the better. So like I got for you in today's video, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Ciao out.